What's happening, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Deadstock Media. Today we're going to be taking a step off the beaten path to check out a brand that has some roots here in my home state of California. The brand is SIA Collective, and the model is their VV2 in the Blink colorway. This is a shoe that takes a lot of its inspiration from high-end fashion and other notable brand collabs, but it brings a little bit of individual flavor that we're really digging on. So for those of you interested in checking out this shoe in all of its glory, as well as any of the future releases that we have planned for you here, go ahead and think about hitting that subscribe button so you're aware of any content that we upload when we upload it. But without any further delay, let's get to it. I'm really pumped to share this shoe with you guys today. Not only am I hyped for the shoe, but I'm glad to share a little bit of the spotlight with the brand itself. SIA, which stands for Somewhere in America, is a Black-owned and operated shoe and fashion line that has been gaining more and more attention lately. This is something they're doing through their social media presence and their community outreach, but also through their regular releases that incorporate elevated designs and fine materials and overall things that take their quality to a whole different level. And when we get this shoe in hand, you'll see exactly what it is that I'm talking about. So the box itself is pretty understated, I would say. It's black on black, and you see the words Somewhere in America blasted right on the front. As we open the box up, we have shoes and an accessory envelope that has some extra laces and lace locks in there. We can get to those in a few though. So here we have it, guys. This is the VV2, which stands for Valedictorian Vibes from SIA. And my first interpretations or first things that I see, I mean, it's a low top trainer, but I don't think that tells 1/10 of the story here. The colors, the fabrics, the textures, they're all inspired by a certain historic model. And let me just say, I'm here for it all. The color scheme and even the name are inspired from the Nike Air Yeezy 1 Blinks, which debuted in 2009 and have since become a piece of sneaker history. But as we check out this shoe, you'll see that a lot of the detailing is meant as an homage, not as a ripoff, not one bit. There's a smooth, light, almost felt feel to what lines the toe, and then that meets this gray suede, which real nice, soft and luxurious to the touch. And then we're met by the strap over the toe, which is, I'm gonna call it like a stingray leather. There's almost some patent to it too, so it's pretty sleek to the touch. As we move more towards the rear of the shoe, you see that there's this python material. And while it's definitely not snake, I wouldn't ever confuse it for such, the etchings that you can physically touch here are indicative of the quality and the time that goes into making each one of these pairs. A few more details as we work around the shoe. When we get to the back, you see this heel tab, which is adorned with the letters VV and the number 2. And you also have this branding down here. I'm not sure if I can get it, but it says FBCC, and that stands for Flyboy Culture Club. I believe that is the original branding that the creator of SIA actually operated under when they first unveiled this shoe, the VV1, back in the day. The sole for this shoe is translucent and has some tack to it, so it doesn't feel soft and springy. You can also see the SIA logo right there in the middle. I'm gonna also draw one more relevant connection to the Air Yeezy ones here. The sole here is actually glow in the dark, just like those notable 2009 editions. Pretty simply put, you walk out in the sun, let your sole absorb some of the UV light, come back inside, and if you're walking in dark, these will glow vibrant green on your feet. The inner workings of this shoe involve a leather pink sock liner. Yeah, I did say leather. You have the SIA logo right in there as well. The tongue is a perforated leather, and then you have your solar pink piping around the top of the tongue too. There are a few included extras in the box. There is an added set of flat waxed black laces, as well as a set of lace locks that have FBCC branded into them as well. Really good accoutrements, if you will, and I appreciate anything extra in a box, for real. For those of you interested in checking out what other things this company is doing as far as shoes and outerwear and accessories, I'll leave the SIA website and social media handles down below for you to check out at your own convenience. While I can summarize their story and the movement that they're pushing, I think it's even better to hear it directly from their team. I encourage everybody to check them out, not just because of the dope shoes or clothes that they're pushing, but because all of these designs are independently created and sold. So when you're supporting a business like this, you're actually helping to support real people and not just a big brand. And while SIA hasn't paid me for these ringing endorsements, they do make up a big chunk of my collection, so we'll be sure to keep that door open for down the line. This pair of VV2s released to the public this last weekend, and like most SIA releases, they were gone within a few minutes. Unlike Nike or Adidas or any other big brand that you can think of, these are not likely to restock. So it makes me feel even more lucky that I was able to get in when I did, nab my pair, and keep it pushing. I mean, look, colors and Yeezy references aside, I love these shoes. They look good, they feel good, and even better, they didn't cost me $10K like an original pair of Blinks would have. So for those of you that were lucky enough to land a pair like myself, drop a like down below and let me know who's already rocking with SIA. And for those of you that this is the first time you're hearing about this brand, go show them some love. Check out their website, give them a follow. I doubt you'll regret it. So there you have it, the newest release from the SIA fam for you to check out. If you were hyped to see these, or if you have the desire to see any more SIA releases, let us know. Because like I said, we've got tons of heat that we're just ready to show off when the time is right. And if you took anything from this video and you'd like to see more unboxings, tips for adding to your own collection, or even giveaways, hit the subscribe button and join us on this journey. Thanks again for hanging out. This is Tyler with Deadstock Media, signing off.